Adelaide City. You were at the game last week, Adelaide City and the Croydon Kings final. Adelaide pretty much went in as red-hot favourites, Paul, but in the end, Adelaide City in our last 7 seasons have played 4 grand finals. They can't seem to win one.
Yeah, it's tough. Again, finals football. It's on the day, and they had quite a few chances to win the game and didn't put the chance away and copped it in transition. So, unfortunately, that's football.
It is football. It was pretty cruel for the Adelaide City team. They had a fantastic season, finished top, pretty much untroubled most of the season, but the final hurdle let them down. And congratulations to Croydon Kings, who won the grand final last weekend. Pretty much can be said for APIA Leichhardt, who lost their grand final against Manly. But theirs was, I guess, a more horrid way, losing on a penalty shootout. Adelaide City now in possession now. They're trying to hang on to the wall, get a few passes around. But every time they get the ball, as you can see, Paul, there's always pressure on the player to make a mistake.
Exactly. Once the ball starts to go out wide to the Adelaide City centre-backs, Murray's putting a lot of pressure and squeezing the centre-backs out wide into, I guess that's where they've set their trap, and Adelaide City's playing straight into their hands at the moment.
APIA were looking for a free kick there onto Puzzo by Allright. We might have given one away there, maybe shown a few too many studs. And referee Schneider will have a chat to Joel Allright, who nothing malice in that, but he tried to get the ball and he might have just shown a few too many studs for the referee's liking. On the APIA player who's okay, just getting up. That was Bitsko, I think it was, taken free kick. Well, it wasn't a good one, was it? Kicked straight out of play there by DePuzzo. Wasn't happy about that. Again, Adelaide City just booting it up the other end, not really finding any teammate. And APIA well and truly in control at the moment. Uchino back to Moata Marlow. Damien Morey, the Adelaide City coach, off his feet. You can see what we're seeing. A little frustration, I think, for the home team. He comes across, got a deflection. It'll be another corner. That's the second corner of the match. Both going to APIA. Still no score. We've played 13 minutes of this first half. And if you have to say who's the most team likely to score, Paul, you'd have to say it's APIA at the moment.
Totally agree.
They're knocking on the door.
Totally agree.
As we await for the corner for APIA. It's a nice one too, right on the penalty spot. Millgate went up with a head, got a head to it, got a piece of it, but wide of the goal, it'll be a goal kick to Adelaide City. Both sides, of course, with experience in the National League. Well, Adelaide City, 3 premierships in the National League. APIA might have got one. Both proud clubs, been around for a long time. Adelaide City looking maybe in the next few years to try and maybe get into the A-League, word has it.
Yeah, word has it they're looking to go into the B League first and then work their way up. So, do we need it? Yes, we do. I think it'll be healthy for football in Australia. So we need that promotion relegation, and I think it'll be good not just for football but for the players as well. So, looking forward to it when it does happen.
Well, you had a taste, of course, of A-League with Perth Glory, and would have been a good experience for you.
Yeah, it was a long time ago now, but yeah, it's good to be given an opportunity, and that's what we need more of.
And enjoying the coaching side of the game?
Absolutely, it's a great, exactly what I wanted to get into. Just didn't want to leave the game, so I found myself in the coaching role, which was good and thoroughly enjoying it.
Well, Adelaide City turning the ball over. Frustration from their supporters. Sakia now on the left-hand side, just inside the box, gets the ball across. He was looking for his teammate in Bixo, but it went over his head. He keeps it in. But yeah, Adelaide City, I should say, turning it in the middle of the park, turning it over, and APIA weren't able to punish them. Ball's out yet again. Sometimes people say who'd want to coach there, Paul. It's one of those very volatile positions to have, isn't it, as a coach? You win, they love you. You lose, well, there's the door.
That's right.
White Marlowe did very well to find his teammate in Millgate. There's a free kick against, I think it was Costa, I think. Little frustration shown there. In fact, the Adelaide City players at the moment looking a bit frustrated because they just can't seem to get a few passes strung together, do they? Lose it after one or two passes.
Yeah, I think that's a credit to APIA, just applying pressure all over the park. I think this is a good game plan, forcing LA City just to go long, and LA City starting to get frustrated now. So technically, they're doing a good job.
16 minutes gone, still no score. If you've just joined us, it's Adelaide City in the black and white stripes. APIA, the away side. APIA Leichhardt. Nichevsky hitting one of his few touches. Hasn't seen much of the ball so far, the APIA goalkeeper. Kamara looking to dispossess Millgate, but he kept control. Back to Mwata Marlowe. Now switch of play, but it wasn't a good ball over his head, and it'll be a throw to Adelaide City. Long ball looking for Costa, but, well, he wasn't there, was he? And Simmons will tidy up. Well, if you had to have a percentage of who's had the ball, APIA way ahead at the moment, and they're doing it well too. Corbo, Costa, for the 1-2 with all right, but it wasn't all right. It was over the line. It'll be a throw into APIA. What do Adelaide City need to do to get back in this game, because they're really just chasing shadows at the moment.
Yeah, you'll find, I think, Damien, probably half time I'll have a word with him, and you might see him apply a high press, eliminate passes going into the Suku, the number 10 role player. He's getting on the ball quite a bit. Seems like a very good playmaker and very dangerous, and eliminating passes out to Sean Simmons on the left wing. So eliminating those players could help.
Adelaide City getting a lot of the ball, but back in defence. Cleared away there by Lundy. Wasn't a great clearance, but well done by Mwata Marlowe, who finds the touchline. It'll be a throw to Adelaide City in their attacking half. .18 minutes played. Costa back to goal. Got a lot of burgundy shirts around him. Keep it in, is it? No, it'll be a throw to APIA. Again, frustration. Adelaide just not being able to produce anything at the moment. And you see the body language of Anthony Costa, their striker, sort of looking for the right service, but not getting it at the moment. Zakia. Nice touch to his teammate in Murray. That was Jordan Murray. Uchino. Leaves it for Bisco. And into touch. It'll be a throw to APIA. APIA controlling and dictating the game at the moment. Long throw. Not a bad throw either. Was waiting for his goalkeeper to pick it up. Well, that was very, very dangerous. Veach and his defender nearly got themselves in all sorts of trouble. Well, not a lot of communication there was at that time there, and could have been very, very dangerous. And in fact, it was. As a coach, you'd be sitting on the sideline doing what there, Paul?
Oh, I'll be pulling my hair out, let me tell you. Just a bit of a lack of communication there, especially 6-yard box, you
yeah.
get the ball out.
Yep. Well, keeper was waiting for the defender to clear it. Defender was waiting for the keeper to clear it. Not enough talking by the sounds of things, or the looks of things. Nichevsky thumps it on the up to the halfway line. Went over Bizzo's head, Bisco. It's a throw, is it, to Adelaide City? 20 minutes played, still no score. The PlayStation 4 National Premier League Final Series. Of course, Metro Stars, another Adelaide local NPL side, won the trophy a couple of seasons ago.
Yep, and that was with Ivan, did a great job.
Yep.
Went through the whole league, so it was very good for South Australia and Ivan and Metro Stars.
Yep, they did it against all odds. Adelaide City looking to emulate that. Corbo. Puddler Well, done good work there by Sean Simmons, who stopped him from going anywhere, which is what they've been doing for most of this first half. Adelaide. Good pressure there by Sakia. Forced him to turn it over. It'll be a throw now to APIA, and that's what they've been doing for the most of this first half. Paul, as we've been saying, they've just been applying pressure on the Adelaide City players, forcing them into error. Bucco keeps it in, maybe from a corner. No, it will be a corner. So another corner to APIA Leichhardt. They still keep on knocking on this door.
Yeah, they look quite comfortable with the ball and under possession and with a bit of pressure on them too. So it's good to see that they want to play.
Adrian Uccino to take the corner for the away team. Every Adelaide City play in the penalty box at the moment. Here comes the corner. Good header too there by Joshua Simmons. Had to be cleared off the line. It'll be another corner. Stum on the other side. Adelaide City having troubles controlling the APIA players in the box from set pieces right now, Paul.
Yeah, they're quite big boys as well. So again, I think this could be one of their strengths for APIA, and Adelaide City got eliminated trying to give set piece away.
It'll be Sean Simmons this time on the other side with the left boot. In comes the delivery. Was a low one there, but cleared away by Bucco. It looked like here's a chance there for Depuzo. David Depuzo with the left boot, but that was blocked. Again, Bucco tries to clear, and again it was blocked, but it'll be a throw to Adelaide City to give themselves a little bit of breathing space. Halfway through this first half, still no score. Bucco opts to go across the face of his goal to get out of trouble. Halliday. All right, nice little touch here now. Here's a chance for Adelaide City. Can they do something now? Costa's in the centre. He wants the ball. He makes a run. He was looking for the angle there, the number 4, Scott Nagel. But it was, again, good work by the APIA defence. Halliday clears. Does the same for Adelaide. Oh, that was a terrible pass there from David Depuzo, the skipper. Turns it over. Kostopoulos now. Back to the centre. Pudler. Halliday. That's what they need to do, just to slow it down a little bit and just try and control the tempo for a while there. They haven't done that so far.
Yeah, now they're starting just to push the ball around and get into their rhythm, which I think they're starting to settle into the game, which just seems to be better for them.
Yep, just be a bit more patient.
And then we go direct with Mufari and gives the ball away. So I think that's not working, so keep the ball.
Well, they've got a free kick now. It was a handball against Joshua Simmons. Kostopoulos forced the issue, so it'll be a free kick to Adelaide City. In a position where you can get the ball into the 6-yard box perhaps, or maybe on the penalty spot. Look for Costa. He's the go-to man.
I'm wide. Yeah.
And it'll be Nicholas Bucco to take the free kick for the Black and Whites. Well, if they score here, it'll certainly be against the run of play, because APIA have had most of this first half, played 24 minutes. Bucco now. Oh, nice work. Oh, good work. And Nicheski had to make a save from Halliday. They played it well. Just not enough power on that to cause Nicheski too many problems. But at least they've had a strike on goal, Paul.
Yeah, Will thought set piece. First real attack for Adelaide City, and hopefully there's a few more to come.
Nagel looks for Kamara. Good work by Kamara. Gets himself out of trouble there. Still got the ball, but did all the hard work and just gives it away. Another turnover. Quite a few turnovers in this first half for Adelaide City. Halliday, oh, he miscues that and misjudges it. Here's a chance for APIA, and that was a really good chance for Jordan Murray. He was on a bit of an angle there, but Halliday just lost the flight of that ball completely and gave Murray an opportunity.
Yeah, and that's the second or third time now they played that diagonal ball over the top of Halliday. So he just has to be aware of that and watching Murray peeling off his shoulders.
All right, did well. I thought he might have got himself in a bit of trouble. Still going Good work there by Joel Allright. Still keeps possession. Now gets the delivery in. Kostopoulos tries to control it on his chest. Still has the ball. Tried to get it in with his left peg. But good work by the APIA defence. Bucco tried a fancy little trick, but that didn't come off. And the ball's gone out. It'll be a throw to APIA Leichhardt. And frustration again on the coach of Adelaide City, Damien Murray. 26 minutes played in this first half. Still no score. Oh, here's a chance again for APIA, and this is Sakia. Sakia looks to find the top right-hand corner. He got around his marker in Halliday, but unfortunately for APIA and Sakia, just miscued that. It'll be a goal kick, but another half chance there for the away team.
Yeah, he's a danger man at the moment. He finds the pockets quite well, and he gets the ball in between the pockets. So he's a danger man for Adelaide City, and if I was the coach, I'll be marking him tightly.
Very quick, isn't he?
Yeah.
Quick feet. Well, they play it short. Kostopoulos has got too many teammates around him. Bucco, well, he gave that away. And now a chance again for APIA in Bigzo. This is Uchino. Back to Bigzo. Goes wide. Millgate. Again, they just keep possession, APIA. Nice ball over the top, but out comes keeper Ryan Veach. Relieves the danger for Adelaide. Kostopoulos. Bucco. Goes left. Good work by Millgate again. Been solid in defence. In fact, the whole back line of APIA have been pretty solid so far.
Yeah, been good. And just have a look at their structures. They're quite disciplined. They're sitting in a 4-4-2, allowing the ball to go to the fullback and pressing. And credit to the coach, keeping structures hard.
Yep.
So it takes a lot of discipline, and they're doing that thus far.
And their forward line, they do press the defensive Adelaide just like they're doing now, just to force them into mistakes, and that's been working.
That's right. So they're just finding the right time, and they're winning a lot of ball from turnover. So I think LAC just need to get the ball into the midfielders and a bit more movement in midfielders and start to look forward.
When you have a team that presses you so much and you're trying to get out of it, what do you just be patient and trying to work your way out?
You got to be patient, and you need player movement.
A chance for Kostopoulos. Nice first touch. Has a snapshot of goal from the edge of the area, but well, again, another half a chance for the home side, but still not troubling the Chefsky. It'll be a goal kick to APIA. So patience, basically, for Adelaide.
Yeah, just be patient and some movement in the front third, just so you can start moving players around.
Not taking away from APIA. They've been terrific so far in this first 29 minutes. The away side. Simmons. Again, looking for teammates and finds it too. He didn't have much of a gap to play with, but he found his teammate at Sakia. Left-hand side to Lundy. Gets the cross in. Got a little deflection. Sakia on the head. APIA looking to set something up to have a crack a goal, but they still have possession in Bigso. Bigso tries to weave his way through two players and nearly did. Now it's Kamara. Left-hand side, but ball's gone out again. And it'll be another throw to APIA Leichhardt. Just about a half hour played here in Adelaide. Still no score. And to be fair, not a lot of real good chances for either side, even though APIA have had most of the possession. Nathan Millgate with the throw. Back to Uchino, gets that delivery, and not a bad delivery, but just a bit too high for Jordan Murray. To the relief of the Adelaide defence. Kostopoulos, two players on him. Have a look at that. Now there's three around him. So that's been the key for the away team so far. Just pressure, pressure, pressure. Bixo. Uchino. Chest there looking for a handball against Sean Simmons, but they still have possession. The away team in Apia. DePuzzo gets the left peg in. Well, there was mainly Adelaide City players there. There was only one of threat there to their defence, and that was Corey Bixo. They're working pretty hard, the away team at the moment. Guess the key is will they run out of puff in the second half,
Well, that's the
and
thing.
if there's extra time.
Yeah, that's right. I want to see how long they're going to sustain this pressure for. As you just saw before, it wasn't just one, it was two and three players now coming swarming on Adelaide City players. So you can see what the game plan is. You give them no time.
So the final quarter of an hour of this first half, it was Hibbins who did get a touch with his head, and Marta Marlowe will clear for Apia. Millgate to Uchino. Again to that man, Sakia. Murray forced to go back. Jordan Murray again. Uchino. They're being very patient, Apia, just pushing the ball around. Chino again. David DePuzzo. This is Simmons. Well, they're just being patient, waiting for the right angle to find that killer pass. But in fairness to Adelaide, they're closing down those gaps. Good work there by Corbo. Put a lot of pressure on the Apia attacker. Well, Simmons made a bit of an error there, but he got away with it. Nice ball again, finds Sakia. Sakia on the left-hand side for Apia to Sean Simmons. Still going. Have a look at him go, Sakia, but there's too many Adelaide City shirts in the way. Now it's Costa. What can he do? Still keeps possession. A long way from his goal. Forced to come back to help out. Sakia back to Murray, looking for a free kick. He's gone down. Murray holding his leg. And no free kick given by Rick Schneider, the referee. Now it's Kamara. Kamara for Adelaide. All right, wants it. Hasn't got a lot of help. There's just all right up there with him and a lot of Apia defenders. He's forced to come back to Bucco. Puddler. And the sideline saying to kick it out. Damien Morin, he does. So get a bit of attention. Well, we got, what is it, 17 minutes left in this first half. So far, fair to say that Apia have had the upper hand.
Yeah, they're doing quite well, dominating the play. I just think in the final third they could be a bit more creative or wait for the right moment to play that killer ball in. I mean, it's good to have possession, but if you don't have scoreboard pressure,
Yeah.
it's irrelevant. So they're doing quite well until they get to the 18-yard box, and then they sort of run out of ideas. I think their coach will be asking them to penetrate more inside the box and create some more opportunities.
Well, they'll be the happier the coaches, surely, than Damien Murray's showing a bit of frustration on the sidelines. They just can't seem to string their passes together, do they? Because mainly because of the pressure of Apia.
Yeah, that's right. I mean, Damien's edging his players to push harder and work harder, and that's fine. Again, we've seen the pressure from Apia has been very good. LA City being quite direct. For me, it's either you're going to make runs in behind to push them back or come short to the ball. So LA City's got to change something at half time and come up with some solutions.
Well, half time rather draws closer and closer. But as you mentioned, Apia getting a lot of the ball, but really haven't created a lot of chances. Seems to be the problem for both sides at the moment. But Apia certainly do look like the team most likely to score first, even though Ivan Nicheski, the Apia keeper, was forced into one save. Costa, good work. Kamara, here's a chance now for Kamara for Adelaide City. Kamara! But good work there by the defender in Uchino for Apia. And that was a half a chance there for Kamara. Maybe one too many touches, Paul.
Yeah,
Maybe.
good move by Damien. He's done a
Yep.
tactical switch. He's brought Kamara on the right wing, changing with Evan Kostopoulos. He wasn't getting too much on the ball, Evan, on this side. So good tactical move, and obviously a little bit of an attack there from Kamara.
He had to try something, didn't he? That was Lundy, in fact, who lunged to make sure Kamara didn't cause too many problems. Bucco holding on to his man in Murray, but the referee letting it play. Sakia again. Simmons. Back to Sakia. Sean Simmons. Well, DePuzo. Sakia and DePuzo getting in each other's way, but they still keep possession. This is Uchino. Gives it away. Was looking for his teammate. Now a chance for Adelaide for the counter. Here they come. That's a free kick surely, and a yellow card on Kostopoulos. Yellow card to Adrian Uchino. So he's the first player in the book in this first half. Got 9 minutes plus any added time left to half time. And it's been a little warm out there as well, even though it's not a hot day, but in the sunshine, especially for APIA, doing a lot of work.
Yeah, I think they'll be happy to see half time and refresh if they want to maintain this intensity. So it's a great day for football today.
Yep. Underway again, Corbo. Given away there, so that was a bad error there from Paul Blafari. And now a chance for APIA. Not a bad strike from a long way. Looked good off the boot from Jordan Murray, but it was always going away from that right post. And no problems there from Ryan Veach. But again, another turnover here in the centre of the park.
That's right. Oh, you probably see that they're forcing the ball to Adelaide City's right centre back. Here we go again to Blafari. So I think they've worked him out and saying, well, he may be the weak of the centre back, so let him have the ball.
And City's just not able to get into their penalty box to cause any problems at the moment. Only been there a few times. 12.5 minutes left. We'll make that 8.5 minutes left to half time. Now another chance to cause Adelaide City a few problems. Sakia, he's been terrific in this first half. DePuzo dispossesses the Adelaide player on the ground, and that was Bucco. They'll try again with Chino. Wasn't a good ball though. Frustration shown by Chino. DePuzo. Nice pass. Simmons. Don't know where to go. There's a wall of black and white shirts there over the top. Terrific ball too to Sakia, but couldn't make anything out of it. Straight into the hands of Ryan Veach, the keeper for Adelaide. Bucco. Oh, he nearly lost that ball. Just took his eye for a tick. Well, that ball's coming my way. That's my ball. Kicks it straight into touch. Again, it's that pressure of APIA just forcing Adelaide defenders into error, giving the ball away.
Yeah, you can see now Puddler dropping really deep on the edge of the 18-yard box. APIA's doing a great job to start pinning him right back now.
Away by Halliday. He looks pretty comfortable on the ball, Marlowe, the defender for APIA.
He's got a good range of passes.
Yeah, that was a nice pass too to his teammate in Simmons. Here he is against Sean Simmons. Back to DePuzo. Seems to be the linchpin there, DePuzo, in the centre of the park. Everything seems to come through him. Simmons over the top. Cleared away there, looked for Murray, but good defensive work by Adelaide. Joshua Simmons again. Lundy's here on the touchline in front of us, wanted it, but he ignored him. Back to Marlowe. Just on 5 minutes left in this first half, plus any added time, and still no score. This PlayStation 4 National Premier League Final Series. Of course, the loser is out. The winner progresses. Bucco looking for that angle again, and Kamara's onside. Allright was off, but Kamara with the ball gets around his opponent. Did well. He's gone to the ground. They were looking for a penalty, Adelaide City, but it would have been pretty harsh to give one against him. But Kamara looks dangerous with his pace. But Marlowe did well to make sure he didn't go anywhere. This is Millgate for APIA. Gets the cross in. Not a bad cross. Getting underneath it is Simmons. Got the head to it. A lot of black and white shirts there in defence. And now it's a Chino. Well, he tried one from a long way, but As you can see, it wasn't a great shot, was it? Be a goal kick to Adelaide. Inside the final 5 minutes. Have you seen the first half there, Paul?
Yeah, I mean, it's all APIA at the moment. Adelaide City's just hurting them on transition. They've had 2 good opportunities with Kamara. But for me, I think Adelaide City has to change and put some more pressure on APIA if they want to really win this game.
Would you make any changes for Adelaide to force the issue in the second half, or would you just
No,
keep it?
just structurally, I'll just start to put a bit more pressure, see what they like. Can they cope with the pressure? Do they want to play under pressure? And then we can see from there, then you can start making some arrangements from that point in time.
Costa gives away a free kick. DePuzzo. Lundy. Simmons. He was looking for DePuzzo, but didn't find his mark, but they got away with it. DePuzzo's got pressure there from Kamara. Did well, Kamara and Bucco. And now all right for Adelaide. Costa with a run. But in the way again was Moata Marlow. Been pretty solid and reads the game very well back there in defence. There's this young man, number 15, Themba Moata Marlow.
Yeah, very good, very composed defender. Reads the game quite well as well. He actually reads the space and not the ball or the player.
He anticipates where the ball's going to go, doesn't he?
Very good for me. Very good defender.
Lundy with a throw. Sakia. I should have to put him up there with one of the best players in this first half, Sakia. Here he is again. Uchino to Millgate. Swinging it from one side to the other, and away goes Bixo. Just toying with the Adelaide defenders. Back to Uchino again. DePuzzo. Looking to switch. No, goes back to Millgate. Steady as she goes. Got just over 2 minutes plus any added time to half time. Still no score. Well, that was a wasted ball. In the end, even though it looked promising for APIA there for a moment, just passing the ball around, but came to nothing. Corbo. Bucco. Good work by Bucco. Quick feet. A lot of APIA players around him, just putting pressure on him. Kamara tried to control it off his boot into touch. It'll be a throw to APIA. They're just swarming the players when they just don't let them settle at all, do they, when Adelaide get the ball?
No, not at all. They're pressing him quite well. And for me, I would have had to establish and seen that Damien to come up with a better solution now. So hopefully second half we can fix that problem up.
Well, we're not far away from half time, 90 seconds plus any added time. And Adelaide City really, you can say, weathered a bit of a storm possession-wise from APIA to keep them scoreless. Good work by Allright to keep possession for Adelaide. Padla gave it to Bucco. Bucco to the left-hand side to Scott Nagel. Is he looking to have a crack? No. To Kostopoulos. Here comes the cross. Good ball in too, but again, that man, Moata Marlow, clears the danger. And the ball's gone out. It'll be looks like a throw to Adelaide City. Inside the final minute. Still no score. And Bradley Corbo taking his time about it. All right, back to Corbo. Nearly fumbled. It was an average attempted cross there by Pudler for Adelaide City. Cleared away by Arpi, end of touch. It'll be a throw back to Adelaide. Just a lazy pass, wasn't it? Corbo again with a throw right in front of our commentary position. To Allright. Forced to come backwards. Chip over the top. It's a better ball there to Costa. 1 minute of added time before half time. That's Mamadi Kamara. Loses out to Simmons. Chip over the top there by Chino. Still not out of trouble. This is Bixo. Bixo goes towards the edge of the area. And now it's Akia looking to line one up. Good work there by Halliday. Puts pressure on him, but well, that strike there from Adrian Achino. Well, nothing to write home to mum about. That'll be a goal kick to Adelaide City and Sakia, for my money, in this first half has been the most dangerous, hasn't he?
Yeah,
Always looks dangerous when he gets the ball. Looks like he's going to do something.
yeah, very effective player. You can see he links up quite well with the front three. Again, it was that long ball over the top that we spoke about earlier that sort of hurted them as well. So I just feel that Costa's not getting enough support
Yeah.
when he's receiving. He's isolated in a 2v1 situation. Needs a bit more support players around him.
Well, that's the half-time whistle here at Adelaide City Park. It's 0-0 here at half-time between Adelaide City and APIA Leichhardt. And to be fair, in that first half, it was really all APIA. They were trying to create more opportunities. They had a lot of the ball. Adelaide City really didn't have too many opportunities, overturned the ball a lot, some forced errors, unforced errors. And APIA Leichhardt really were made Adelaide City to work in that first half, but have they got enough energy in that second half, and it goes to extra time, because they did use a lot of energy in that first half, APIA.
Yeah, most definitely. Very impressed with them. Their work rate off the ball, the work rate on the ball. Players movement in the front third especially has been really, really good. So let's see if they can sustain it and Adelaide City can put some more pressure in the second half.
All right, we'll be back shortly here at halftime at Adelaide City Park. The halftime score, Adelaide City 0, APIA Leichhardt 0.
So is that quarter or halftime? Lock that off and just go and see how we go, all right? You might want to keep...
It's a perfect cross.
Very tiny finish. Australia lead.
Magnificently. 10-point cross again from the corner.
And Yoric!
This is your stage. is your stage.
And welcome back to Adelaide City Park. It's the PlayStation 4 National Premier League Final Series half-time. About to get underway for the second half. It's no score here thus far between Adelaide City and APIA Leichhardt. Dom Ronaldo, your match day commentator. Alongside me is Paul Pezos. And Paul, before the kick off the second half, fair to say that APIA looked the better side in that first half.
Yeah, really impressive. Seemed to push the ball quite well and get players in pockets, and they got some good strengths going forward. So it's a pleasure to watch.
Well, we're just waiting for this second half to get underway. Rick Schneider, the referee this afternoon on a very pleasant day here in Adelaide, blue skies. Of course, the loser of this particular match will be knocked out of the competition. If it's still no score after the 90 minutes, we do go to half an hour of extra time, still no score. And of course, it's the dreaded penalty shootout. Well, I'm not quite sure what coach for Adelaide City, Dave Memorial, would have said at half time, but there would have been a few stern words because they were really chasing shadows for most of that first half. And away we go for this second half, 0-0 here at Adelaide City Park between APIA and Adelaide City. And Paul, what would Damien Murray have said to his troopers at half time?
Oh, well, you can see he's put Joel Allright on the left wing now and dropped Christopoulos back into the midfield. So I think he's looking to get a bit more drive on the wings now, a bit more speed with Joel Allright.
All right, and what about on the other side of the coin, David Cummins, the coach of APIA? More of the same?
I think more of the same, but just with a bit more of an end product.
Sakia, who's been, he's been terrific. He was terrific in that first half, gave Adelaide City a lot of problems. Christopoulos couldn't quite control it. Good work there by Chino, dispossesses him. Sakia again. Now it's Bixo on the right-hand side, looking to get around Scott Nagel. And it'll be a throw to Adelaide City. Good work by Nagel to put pressure on him, and that's what Adelaide, if they do want to get anything out of this game, need to put pressure on this APIA side, just like APIA have done to Adelaide City.
Yeah, Nagel's done a good job on Big Show, and they haven't really been that threatening down the right-hand side. So credit to Nagel.
Bixo again, not a bad ball in as well. Nice first touch. Well, he just eluded him in the last minute, and that was Jordan Murray. Cleared away by the Adelaide City defence. Costa. Bit of pressure there from White O'Marlo. And now it's Christopoulos on the left-hand side. He had two players from APIA in the way. One was Simmons, who did the work. And they'll go back now. This is Scott Nagel to Halliday. Switch of play there from Blafari. To the right-hand side, Corbo. Chip over the top, looking for Kamara. He can control it. He did well. He still has possession. Goes around in circles. Christopoulos wants it on the edge of the area. He'll try and looking for the opportunity and the gap. But again, the APIA defence stood firm and did well. Cleared the danger. And away comes Bixo. Adelaide City looks like they started with a bit more purpose in their second half than they did in that first half, that's for sure.
They're more effective in the first couple of minutes than what they have been in the first half, and I think Evan Christopoulos moving into a 10 role has been quite good. Been a bit more of a support player to Costa up front.
Well, until he made that change down in that first half, he was really out of the game, wasn't he?
Yep.
So it was a good move there by Damien Murray for Adelaide in that first half. But a lot of work to do for both sides. Both sides looking to progress to the next round of this final series. Sakia, nice touch. Here he goes again. Sakia did well. Got it over one player, that was Bucco. But maybe too many numbers there for him in the end. And Halliday will sweep up the danger. Down the line to Kamara, but in the way was Depuzo for Apia. Depuzo was pretty good in that first half. Looking for the return ball, but Bradley Corbo lets it run out for a throw in to Adelaide. Christopoulos really needs to get into this match in this second half a little bit more to impose himself. Good work by Joshua Simmons. Looking for a free kick, Apia were. The referee Rick Schneider didn't see one, so Kamara now for Adelaide. Finds Costa, did well, used his body well and strengthens, won a free kick for his team. He looked to play it on quickly, but just as well he didn't because they could have a strike on goal here. Nicholas Bucco is he the man with the dead ball?
He's a good set-piece specialist, so you would have heard Damien screaming out there for Costa to leave it because it is in a dangerous area. I think it's a good position for Bucco.
Because Costa looked like he wanted to play quickly, didn't he?
Yeah.
Well, it is Nicholas Bucco, the number 11 for Adelaide City. There's a three-man Apia wall just outside the edge of the penalty area. Could this be the chance that the home side have been waiting for? Strikes it too low, straight into the wall. Disappointing free kick in the end by Bucco. Corbo with a throw to Puddler. All the way back to Blafari. Halliday makes him chase it. Over the top by Halliday, but wasn't a great ball. Marlo in the way, but Adelaide will get the throw in. They've certainly started off better in their second half in this first 5 minutes than they did in that first half.
Yeah, I
The
mean,
home side.
the intent for the press from APIA hasn't been that great as it was in the first half. Just watching it from up here, they seem to be squeezing quite high, but the defender's still staying deep, so they've got to try and get that ball somewhere in the middle in the pocket, get players looking for the ball in there.
That was good work by Evan Kostopoulos. He had 2-3 APIA players around him, fancy feet. Managed to get his way out of it and earn a free kick for Adelaide. It's Bucco again. Try and float the ball into around about the penalty spot. Chesky really hasn't been tested in that first half. The keeper for APIA did make one save. Bucco with the free kick. Floats it in. That's a bit better. Oh, just over the top of Costa. It'll be a throw again to Adelaide, is it? Waiting for the... in fact, it's the throw to APIA. Well, the referee, I don't think, was too sure himself. So APIA with the throw. It was Nagel with the header to Puzo. Corbo. Cleared away. No one in particular. It'll be a throw to Adelaide this time. See it around about the usual 16-minute mark that maybe Damien Murray might make a change.
I don't think so, not in this game, not the way it's going, but I think...
the 60-minute mark.
On 60-minute
That's
mark.
what they normally do, isn't it?
Yeah.
Around about half an hour left.
Yeah, but I don't reckon in this game he'll make a sub that early.
Yeah, all right. You're the coach, Kostopoulos. He might have a room to have a crack here, but good work again by Marlo. Sweeping ball, and wasn't a great ball, looking for his teammate in Sakia. Well done by Corbo. Good defensive work. Bucco for Adelaide. Joel Allright. Bucco just opens it up a little now to Kamara. Tried to get around Lundy. Brandon Lundy, a bit too much experience for Kamara, though. Did well for APIA. Uchino. Sakia. Tasuko Sakia. Running at defenders. Nice ball, too. Beautiful ball to Bitsko. Here it comes inside the 6-yard box, but good clearance there. Good defensive work in defence by Adelaide. We're looking for a handball against Uchino. Not given. Costa. Marlo now. Again for APIA. Got a deflection. It'll be an APIA throw-in. Quickly taken by Millgate. Over the top, he's looking for Sakia, but a bit too much to ask him to retrieve that. So another throw for Adelaide City. Kostopoulos just got a head on that. Well, a bit of pressure coming from Anthony Costa. A lot better for Adelaide. Put pressure on the APIA defence. All right, a chance for Adelaide to get the ball back. He was half asleep there, Uchino. He didn't see all right behind him. So it's another throw. And it's Nathan Millgate, the defender, who was once on the books of the Newcastle Jets, playing for APIA. Fancy footwork there from Jordan Murray. Nice ball too. Here's a chance for APIA. This is Sakia. Tries to get the ball across the face of goal, but again, Adelaide City did well. Their defenders in Nagel. And now it's Kostopoulos. Well, he tried to get around Marlo, but Marlo, I don't think anyone's got around him too often this afternoon.
No, he's a real solid defender. Very good to
Very
watch.
calm, isn't he? Cool,
Yeah,
calm,
cool,
collected.
calm. It's much better from Adelaide City second half, a bit more intent. Pinning APIA a little bit further back than what they did in the first half.
Well, as we said in that first half, they used a lot of energy to see how much petrol they got left in the tank, because it's a little warm out there for them. All the running around, and if it does go to extra time, you'd kind of fancy Adelaide City to maybe take advantage of that.
Yep, most definitely. Adelaide City's always been renowned for to be a fit team, and it's all part of Damien's pre-season preparations.
10 minutes played in this second half, still no score. PlayStation 4 National Premier League Finals Series. Nichevsky, big kick over the halfway line. Over Kostopoulos' head, Costa. Now it's Bucco. To contend with a bounce, very high bounce. And Bixo did better. Well, given away there on Costa. In fact, Costa's going to get a yellow card on that challenge. David Cummins, the coach for APIA, off his feet. It was against Anthony Costa, so he goes into the book, the second player to go in the book this afternoon. Which is fair enough. It wasn't a pretty challenge, was it?
No.
It was an attacker's tackle.
Attackers, that's right, an attacker's tackle. I've had quite a few of them in my time.
I bet. Themba Mwaitamalo to take this free kick for APIA. Simmons. Chip over the top, looking for his running teammate. Wasn't a great delivery, though. And was really scuffed by Paul Blafari as he tried to clear. Finally over the touchline. It'll be a throw. In fact, the first substitution to be made. This is by APIA. And it's Franco Parisi. He's been around for a long time. Coming off is the number 8, Corey Bixo. Well, a lot of experience coming onto the park, and I'm sure that the coach, David Cummins, would have been saving him for the second half. Franco Parisi, well, he's played with a lot of A-League teams, Newcastle, Jets, the New Zealand Knights. At one stage, he nearly signed up for Adelaide United a few years ago. 34 years of age nowadays. Chance here for APIA, trying to get the ball across, but good work by Kamara, who got the boot in, but has conceded the corner to APIA. Parisi at the age of 18, he spent 6 months on trial with AC Milan, would you believe? And then went to Tottenham for another 6 months. So a lot of experience there by this 34-year-old. Need experience of Adelaide to keep this ball out. Here comes the corner. Good delivery, but well taken by Ryan Veach, the keeper for Adelaide City. Did you ever play against Franco? You would have been playing back then, as he seems like he's been around longer than Methuselah.
Yeah, no, I can't remember him.
No?
No.
I'll have to ask him if he remembers you after the game. That was his first touch by the number 10. Simmons. Looking for his striker, but couldn't find him. All right. Couldn't get around Millgate either. Throw to Apia.
Seems like they've pushed Tasuku out onto the right wing. Let's see how that goes, because I felt that he was threatening Adelaide City in central areas, but now they've pushed him out wide. Let's see what he's got to offer them out wide.
This is Millgate to Parisi. Back to the man you're talking about. Sasi. Oh, dangerous ball there by Sakia. Nobody there for Apia. Now it's Kamara for Adelaide City. Did well to get around one opponent. Still going, but the delivery was poor. He was looking for Anthony Costa, but a long way off the mark. So it's back in possession to Apia. Parisi did well. Got around Kostopoulos. Murray. Well, he didn't find anyone in particular. Was looking for a Chino. Kostopoulos. Free kick. Looks like against Chino or DePuzo. Take your pick. But it is a free to Adelaide City, taken quickly. Nice control there by Allright on the left-hand side. He's got Millgate to contend with, though, trying to get on his left peg. Now on his right peg. It's the ball into the penalty area. But again, in the way, who reads the ball beautifully was Maita Marlowe. And they'll get out of danger now, APIA. So not even a half a threat there by Adelaide City in that attack. Millgate. Well, good work there by Costa.
Doing a lot of work. Costa as the number 9. I think you may need him to be a little bit more fresh. So when you go forward, he can exert that energy going forward rather than chasing back. I think the midfielders need to push a little bit higher, squeeze the line so they can't be playing in these pockets.
Oh, that'll be a free kick, yep, against Puddler on Adrian Achino. Played a quarter of an hour in this second half. It's still no score. Really, at this stage, you can really see extra time coming. There's a real no clear-cut chances so far in the whole match, really. There's only a couple of half chances, and that's about it. Jordan Murray couldn't control that ball. Pacino, Parisi, DePuzzo. Back to Franco Parisi. Goes around in circles. Found a nice ball there to Murray, but couldn't control it first touch. Let him down. Puddler comes out of defence, looking for Kamara, and finds him. He's got a Chino there for company. In fact, it's Lundy there for company. Kamara does the step over. Didn't work. Good work by Lundy. A lot of experience there by the defender of APIA.
I just feel LA City, when they transition from defence to attack, they're not moving with numbers. So they've only got the front 3 and Christopoulos as the 4th. And APIA set up with the back 4 and the 2-6. So 6v4 makes it very difficult. So I think when they do transition, it's got to be a little bit quicker.
Parisi was looking for Sakia. Good work by, terrific work in defence there. Really made him work. That was Scott Nagel, but unfortunately gave the ball away in the end. Did all the hard work. Sakia, all right, touches it. Be a throw to APIA, and there will be another substitution for APIA. And it's DePuzzo coming off. And the number 7, Sean O'Donnell, coming on. David DePuzzo, the captain for APIA, has a rest.
Put a good shift in too, and
yep,
nothing spectacular. Just kept it simple, worked hard. Obviously making these subs early. Obviously their game went to penalty, so you have a few tight players.
For sure. Sean O'Donnell played 18 matches this season for APIA. Didn't score a goal though. Picked up 5 yellow cards along the way. Into the fray. Cleared by Halliday. Over the top there. Costa. Work again by Maita Marlowe. Trying to force their way through, but Halliday will clear again with that left peg. Under Christopoulos to Costa in his own half to try and get the ball. And somehow seen a free kick, not quite sure what that was for. Neither did David Cummings, the APIA coach, off his feet, asking the question.
Very animated, and I like to see it.
Are you one of those animated coaches as well?
Certainly am.
Gotta love it. Just for the fans, I think. Is it? The coaches do it for the fans to show the passion that you have?
That's right.
18 minutes gone in the second half. There's still no score with Adelaide City and APIA Leichhardt. As Booker in the centre of the park looks to switch the play. Goes left-hand side to Nagel. We'll get the left boot on that. Yes, come back on his left. And good work by Sakia to come back and help the defence. Forces a throw in.
It's another tactical move by Damien. Starting to play his wingers inverted to allow the space for the fullback to start to overload now.
Try to give him a bit of space to get some balls in across the box. Puddler. Switch of play. Corbo. Bucco. Costa again back to goal. Uses strength well, good body strength. Well, unfortunately couldn't get around the players. The referee will allow that to play on because there was a free kick against Costa. Now here's a chance for Jordan Murray. Murray for APIA, but good work by Halliday. Terrific defensive work by the skipper for Adelaide City. Murray looked like he was on his way. Ball's gone out.
Yeah, very good defending by Matty Halliday there.
Well, he had to, didn't he? Because Murray was on his way there. Would have been one-on-one with the keeper if he didn't.
Yep.
Here's again Jordan Murray. Chino. Parisi. O'Donnell. Switches left-hand side. Finds Brandon Lundy, but wasn't a great pass. To get the cobwebs out. He's only been on the park for 5 minutes. Bucco. Oh, that's given away. Cheap turnover. Halliday again to save the day for Adelaide City. They'll start again now. Corbo. Kamara.
I just feel that Adelaide City midfielders need to get into the game. They've got to be a bit more mobile. Otherwise, they're going to find it hard to try and break down APIA.
Lundy did well. Might even get a free kick there. No. Now it's Parisi. He's taken the captain's armband. To put so off. Lundy again. Slowing the tempo down, maybe just getting a breather. Femba Marlow on the ball. Marlow again. Chip over the top. Was looking for Jordan Murray, but wasn't a great delivery there. One of the few mistakes, I reckon, by that young man. Be a goal kick to Adelaide City. Jordan Murray had a pretty good season this season. Scored 13 goals. One of their main scoring options in 24 games. In fact, his 13 goals was the second highest in the NPL New South Wales, with only Rockdale's Jordan Fegan ahead of him. So it's been a good season by the number 11, looking to put one on the board here, but that was a shot there by Sean Simmons from a long way. The number 11 is the attacking option, and APIA do have. They really hasn't had too many opportunities at goal this afternoon. Millgate. This is Simmons. Over the top there, nice ball too. Taunting, teasing, Corbo. Oh, that'll be a free kick on the edge of the box, surely. Yes, it is. Just on the edge of the penalty area. One more step and Adelaide City could have been in trouble. So it'll be a free kick to APIA on the edge of the area. With 22 minutes played, still no score. Will it be the left or the right foot to get this delivery in? It's about the entire Adelaide City team in their penalty area right now. Here comes the free kick. A nice strong one too. It looked like he was going for that top corner. By the looks of it, that wasn't a cross, I don't think, Paul. That was a shot.
Yeah, very hard for those balls coming in for the keeper. Just a little bit lower could have caused Adelaide City some problems.
That'll be a goal kick to Adelaide City. Still no score here at Adelaide City Park. With 23 minutes played in this second half. This has really got extra time written all over it at the moment. Christopoulos and the substitute Sean O'Donnell having a few words off the ball. Parisi over the top is looking for Murray, but off his line quickly was Veach.
I just feel like APIA lost a bit fluency in the middle once they've moved Sakir out to the wing. You know, for me, I would have kept him in there.
Yeah, fair call. This is Simmons. Sean Simmons was crowned gold medal player of the year, by the way, for New South Wales yesterday. Played 23 games this season, scored 10 goals, and he was once on the books of Western Sydney Wanderers. Now a chance for Adelaide City. Here comes a cross. This was this disappointing delivery, overcooked it. Now it's Kamara on the left-hand side. Kamara tried to get around Millgate, but again, a bit too much experience there for Kamara. And now it's Sakia. And APIA bring the ball out when it looked promising for Adelaide for a second or two there. Parisi there, straight into the referee. He's having a go at the referee, telling him to get in the way, get out of the way. Kamara now for Adelaide. Kamara still with the ball. Good work there by O'Donnell to put pressure on Kamara. Had nowhere to go in the end. Now Millgate. Sakia back to Millgate. Oh, that was a disappointing pass. Now it's Kostopoulos. He's got Achino with him. Kostopoulos got a little bit of space there to play with. You see Achino just running out of petrol there, I think. Now a chance for Adelaide City. All he needs is a proper ball there to Costa. Oh, good work there by Nichevsky. Came out, put the big mitts out there, and it looked like it was heading towards Anthony Costa's head, but the keeper did well. So a little bit better by the home side, Paul.
Much better. Good counter-attack there. Got him behind and delivered a quick ball in. That's what they need to do.
Nice ball over the top there by Parisi to Murray. Murray there with a chance, half a chance, and oh, just misses that right-hand post. Well, out of nothing, Parisi with a terrific ball to their top goal scorer, Jordan Murray, and that was a chance also to APIA that went begging. So two chances in a matter of about 20 seconds, 10 seconds.
Yeah, very mobile player, this Murray boy. Adelaide City got their work cut out for them, especially the centre backs. They can't fall asleep for one moment. They've got to be on their toes.
26 minutes, still no score. Well, that's the closest we've come to scoring, really, in a matter of 10 seconds, one end and then the other. Kamara needed a good touch there, but it wasn't off his chest, and Millgate made sure by clearing it, the touch. Kostopoulos was looking for a free kick, but none given there. Been having a bit of a battle, or Sean O'Donnell and Kostopoulos, since O'Donnell has been on the park. Franco Parisi now. You can tell he's got all that experience. He just glides around the park, doesn't he? And he didn't like the attention from Kostopoulos. Parisi, a little bit of handbag stuff there. Parisi just didn't like Kostopoulos too close to him, maybe.
The game's starting to open up as well. There's a lot of space in between the lines, so that's who's going to take hold of this game now.
Well, it'll be a free kick now to APIA in defence. To be taken by Waita Marlow, who, by the way, did play one A-League game for Sydney before moving to Newcastle Jets, where he failed to make any appearances. So you can tell he's got a bit of that class from Jamaican background.
Most definitely.
Chip over the top there. Now here's a chance for APIA. Dangerous, terrific strike, and it's that man, Sakia, who's given the lead to APIA. He was always the one most likely to score. With 27 minutes played in this second half, APIA have taken the lead by 1-0.
Yeah, great little flick there, great finish. He's been the danger man all this game. So if I was Adelaide City, I'll be marking him tightly, and I said that at the beginning. He's really causing a lot of trouble for him.
Well, he looked dangerous in the whole of that first half, and well, that was a terrific play there by APIA Leichhardt, and Sakia, well, he made no mistake. He had a bit of work to do. In the end, gave Ryan Veach absolutely no chance. Well, Adelaide City got no choice but to come at him now. They're going to be looking for that equaliser to take this game at least into extra time. Good work by Sakia. Most probably pretty close to being one of the best on the park.
He's got my 3 votes for now.
Already. Well, a lot of work for home side now. There is still plenty of time left.
Adelaide City looking for the big switch from the centre of the park out wide. That's fine, but you need supporting players.
Yeah.
Otherwise, it's no point behind playing those balls.
You would think APIA, for the remainder of this half, will just try and kill it off now. Really, they won't be in a hurry for much at all. I guess it's fair to say it was a deserved lead, really, although Adelaide City have done a bit better in this second half, but overall, I think APIA really deserved the lead.
Overall, yeah.
So a bit of work now for the home side. We've had 16 minutes left in this match. APIA leading by that goal to 0. This is Scott Nagel. Really going to push a few more numbers up, Adelaide City, but at the same time not to be exposed in defence. Corbo down the line. Bucco.
APIA doing really well, going players behind the ball and
Yeah.
blocking passing lanes, vertical and horizontal passing lanes for Adelaide City, so really good to watch.
They're looking to create something, but they just can't break through this defence at the moment. This is Blafari. Halliday. Looking to find the angle, looking to find a teammate that's APIA still working hard. Making it very difficult for the home side. Halliday, well, he looked like he miscontrolled it, but did enough to find his keeper. Over the top, but given away now. Chino. Again, it's Sakia. Sakia looking for his main man, striker, the number 11, who's always been dangerous, Jordan Murray, and their top goal scorer. But luckily for Adelaide, got out of that. Ryan Veach off his line quickly. Nicholas Bucco. The Costa. Corbo. Puddler. Blafari. Oh, not great control, but got away with it, Costa. Still with it. Putting pressure on the APIA defence. That was Lundy. Simmons is there, gets the ball across, but unfortunately for Adelaide, Chevsky off his line quickly. 14 minutes left in this game. APIA lead by that 1 goal to 0. Good work by the away side. It could be a clash. Well done, Halliday. Parisi.
Very composed APIA on the ball.
Yeah. Simmons finds his teammate in Murray, looking for an opening. The goal scorer, Sakia. Taunts and teases 2 Adelaide City players there. Oh, and he'll get a free kick, I think. No. Well, I thought it might have been against Kamara, but the referee didn't see anything wrong with that. Even though the coach of APIA, David Cummins, did see something wrong with that, giving referee the stare, Rick Schneider. Man with a whistle. Scott Nagel, they're going to be a bit more urgent now, a bit more urgency shown by the home side if they want to get back into this game. Christopoulos thrown off the ball, that'll be a free kick. Yeah, the referee did well to see if there was any advantage. And when there wasn't, there's a free kick to Adelaide. It'll be Nick Bucco takes it quickly. To Puddler, goes right-hand side. Corbo. All right, gets the delivery in. Cleared away in defence. Good work by Joshua Simmons. Finds the touchline. It looks like Adelaide City about to make a substitution. Who's going to bring off? Mr. Coach, you're my coach up here. Who would you take off?
I reckon he might take Evan Christopoulos off.
Amiento about to come on. Carlo Amiento, but back to the action, and it's APIA causing all the problems at the moment. Parisi. Have a look at that experience. He just shields the ball so well. And O'Donnell in there as well. But Adelaide come away with it. They're looking for some help there, Christopoulos, but not much there on offer. A lot of work, a lot of pressure there by Uchino. Puddler forced to go back.
Done really well, just 4-7 to play backwards, didn't overcommit to get beaten, so really good work.
Bucco finds Costa a long way from goal. His first touch let him down though. So APIA come away with it yet again. Nice ball over the top, or maybe too much on that. He was looking for, you see the idea, looking for Sakia, the scorer, but put way too much on that. Got 12 minutes plus any added time left in this game. APIA leading by a goal to 0. Adelaide looking for an equaliser, at least take it to extra time. Lundy with a searching ball. Looking for Chino. Over the top. This could be dangerous for Adelaide. This is Murray. Forced away from goal, though. Good work by Matthew Halliday. And they'll try again. Parisi. Back to Parisi, the 1-2. The 2 wasn't so good. They gave it a go. Now it's Kamara. They really need to press forward now. Kamara looking for Costa. Again, not a great delivery. Nichevsky off his line, clears. The other side of the park and did a touch for a throw. And now they will make that change. And it looks like Bradley Corbo coming off. And Carlo Amiento coming on. What can you tell us about the Amiento coming on? What's he got to offer?
Yeah, he's a young player. Has a lot of energy, nice left foot, good set piece taker, a quite lively character. But what you might see here, you might see Damien go to a back three and Joel pushing up just in a half position now.
He's got Joel on the right-hand side now as a wing back, has he?
Yeah.
Well, here he comes with his first touch, if he can get an Amiento, but good work by Joshua Simmons back in defence. Now it's Parisi. Franco Parisi for APIA. Simmons now. Big call there by Millgate, and that's where it goes to on the right-hand side. Camaro in front of him looking to get around him. Forces to go back to Uchino. The edge of the area is Murray, but he's given it away. Adelaide really need to show a bit more urgency if they want to score with we're inside the final 10 minutes of this game. Well, Costa nearly got onto that, but Nichevsky was waiting for that ball to roll in the box. It was maybe a dangerous ploy because Costa nearly pounced on it, just made it. Damien Murray off his bench barking instructions.
Yeah, I think he's asking his players to push higher. It's 10 minutes to go. They're going to apply a bit more pressure, try and win the ball high up the park and closer to goal.
Halliday to Pudler. Lafari looking for Costa. Got a touch on that. It was a good touch. There's a substitute getting his first touch, Amiento. It'll be a free kick against Lundy to Adelaide City. Well, they're going to make this one count if they want to stay in this game. You throw Thomas Love on the bench. Would you throw him on with a few minutes to go?
Most definitely gives you a bit of drive. So
Yeah.
he's a quick player and
Just something different.
Yeah, something different. Wants to go forward.
Here comes the delivery. Nichevsky off his line. It shouldn't have any problem. In fact, it goes over his head. Is it still in play? Yes, it is. No, though, finally the linesman has put the flag up. Went over the byline. And it is a corner. Corner to Adelaide City. We're waiting for the decision. So maybe Nichevsky might have got a fingertip on that. So, with just under 8 minutes left, it's a corner kick to Adelaide. And it's Bucco with the corner, gets it in there, or just eluded as Kostopoulos, but cleared away out of defence by the APIA defenders. And this is Murray. Makes life difficult for Blafari. Murray and Blafari, but in the end, Blafari did well. Finds his keeper. He was playing living dangerously, wasn't he? Murray lurking. That went over the head of Millgate. Didn't time that well, but again, Moata Marlow did well. Down the line, well, a lot of space there for Sakia. Sakia for Apia. Has Nagel in front of him. Plays it quickly. Chino. Back to Parisi. Parisi for Apia. Goes on the edge of the area. Here's an opportunity with the left boot there, the left peg of Sean Simmons. He was looking to place it on the left-hand side, but Adelaide City in the way. Here they come again. Amiento. Well, it didn't go to his intended target, and that's given away. Now a chance again for Apia. This is Murray.
Very patient, Apia.
Yeah.
They can't go forward. They'll turn out and play to some supporting players. Good to watch.
Chino. Parisi. Fancy footwork there by Franco Parisi. Nice touch to Murray. To Suku Sakia. As you say, they're being very patient, aren't they? Well, they can afford to be 1 goal up, 6 minutes left. Murray. Good footwork there, terrific feet. Gets around 2 Adelaide City players. Now he's got a third. Still has the ball at his feet. Right next to the corner flag. Still there, just taunting and teasing the Adelaide City, and they come away with that Adelaide City. So a chance maybe to get it up the other end. And that's where they need it to go. With time running out, coming up to 5 minutes left in this match. APIA leading by a goal to nil, and Thomas Love getting warmed up just ahead of us and below us, but again given away. Too many turnovers, I think, may have cost Adelaide City this afternoon.
Yeah, a lot of sloppy passing, giving the ball away cheaply, and especially when they want to hit on counter.
Terrific ball from Parisi to find Sakia. Again, he's next to the corner flag. Back to Parisi. Parisi, step over, gets through 1-2. Chance for Franco Parisi to make it 2 and kill this game off. Here's the shot. Well, that should have been 2. Sean Simmons really should have done better than that. Way over the top, and terrific work by Franco Parisi. Left Adelaide City defence for dead, really, and that should have been the sealer.
Yeah, quality play, great footwork. Lost 2 or 3 players of Adelaide Cities, and nice little back heel. Unfortunately, they didn't score to kill the game off.
Well, Puddler's coming off. Jordan Puddler and Thomas Love, with only just over 4 minutes left, plus any added time to make some impact. Those people watching online will remember the name Thomas Love when he scored that winner for Adelaide City a couple of years ago in the FFA Cup against the West Sydney Wanderers, which really was an upset and a half. West Sydney Wanderers went on to win the Asian Champions League after that.
Yeah, funny how the game goes, and that's what we may need today. Last 4 minutes, Love to make a nice mazy run.
Well, and APIA have made their final substitution. Their top scorer, Jordan Murray, has gone off. And coming on is Dominic Cox for APIA. Well, taking a top scorer off with a few minutes to go, is that a bit risky if they go to extra time and he's off the park?
Oh, well, just the way the game's going, I think APIA will hold off. But just the intent to press again is picked up in the last 5-10 minutes. You can see they're hungry, so let's see what happens.
And Adelaide City looking to mount an attack for Blefari. Cross over the top for Christopoulos. Couldn't get to the ball. My man of the match, this little man here who's scored the goal so far, Sakia, did well down the line. Looking for the substitute in Dominic Cox. Halliday in the way, back to his keeper. 3 minutes left, plus any added time. Now they'll come again. There's not much more really that Damien can do on the touchline. Damien Murray, the coach, looking to get this match into extra time. Good tackle there by Millgate.
I think Adelaide City might need to go a bit more direct, see if they can play some balls over the top. They seem to be running out of time.
Yep. I think time's up for pretty football. You just want the ball in the box now, don't you?
That's it.
There's a chance there for Adelaide City. Can they get the equaliser? There's an opportunity, but again, terrific work by Moata Marlowe. Just stuck that big peg out, and that looked dangerous. If it would have gone across the face of goal, anything could have happened. But Moata Marlowe's done pretty well in defence. So too has this man here, Franco Parisi, since he's been on. You can tell he's got a bit of touch of class about him. Sean Simmons, who should have made it 2 a few moments ago, would have definitely killed this game off with 2 minutes left. Simmons still in possession. And it's gone out for a throw to APIA, and they'll take their time about this, you would think. With time very quickly running out. Looks at this stage that APIA Leichhardt will progress in this PlayStation 4 National Premier League Final Series.
And well deserved.
Yep. Just going to say that, can't take it away from them. They really do deserve the victory if they do come away with it. Here is Sakia now. Can he put the icing on the cake? Just goes around in circles, just keeps possession. Some very tired legs out there at the moment. Both sides, of course, involved in their respective cup finals last weekend. Both losing. APIA may be making amends today. Adelaide City licking their wounds. A minute left, plus any added time. Long ball by Nichevsky. Halliday with a head. Love couldn't control. Christopoulos looking for it. O'Donnell for Apia. Finds Parisi. He'll slow things down. He's got the class about him. Good footwork by Franco Parisi. He's got 3 Adelaide players around him. But maybe the numbers, he took down one of them. Numbers too much for him in the end.
You can see he's a quality player. He's very comfortable on the ball.
Yep, the 34-year-old Franco Parisi. Nagel didn't have anywhere to go. We looked forward. There was nobody there, really. Halliday to Blafari. Right-hand side. They really need this ball in the box. And enough of these short passes, I think. We're just about on full time, just waiting on how much extra time there'll be. Well, good work by the Adelaide City player. It looks like all right. Well, he's going around in circles. Now gets the delivery in. Not a bad delivery, but Nichevsky's a big, tall figure. There's 3 minutes of added time here at Adelaide City Park, with APIA leading by 1-0. Well, that was not a bad ball there by all right, but nobody there on the end of it for the black and whites. Nagel, Halliday, switch of play. Just need this ball in the box. Desperate measure for desperate time. Just get it in the mix, is what they say. Blafari now, but he comes wants to go across the park again to Halliday. Short balls again. Well, as a coach, you just want this ball in the box, don't you?
There's no time for pretty football now. Just get the ball in the 18-yard box.
Bucco, they might have heard you, because here it comes, looking for Costa, but good defensive work though by Apia. Kamara now, he gets the loose ball. One way, the other way, might get a free kick, and it is a free kick just outside the box. Well, this could be it with, on my watch, 2 minutes left. We are in added time. And it could be just about the last roll of the dice for Adelaide City to take it to extra time.
And as we said, Carlo Amiento, generally a good set-piece taker. I think he put one from this kind of area against Metro right in the top-hand corner.
And that looks like he's going to take it. He's here over the ball. Yep. And, well, with seconds ticking away, it'll be Amiento. Looks like he's got on the left peg, is he? It's been left for him.
Adelaide City sending everyone up.
Yeah, why not? Carl Amiento looking for the equaliser. Not a bad strike. What a terrific save by Nichevsky off the woodwork. And Nichevsky clears, still not out of danger for Apia. Here he is all right now, looking to get the ball across. What a strike, and what a very, very important save by Ivan Nichevsky. But Adelaide City still in possession. Here comes the delivery again, over the top. Trying to get the head on the end of that. Adelaide City putting pressure on with seconds ticking away, but lost there by Carlo Amiento. And Apia now will just clear the ball up the other end. Incredible shot from that free kick. Bucco, gets a kick for his troubles there, and another kick there. Well, a yellow card. I just thought he went for the ball, really. I thought it was a fair challenge, but referee didn't see it that way. Yellow card to Millgate on Bucco. Well, this will definitely be into the box stuff. Into the box, and that, I reckon, will just about be the last play of the day, with only 10 seconds left of added time.
I'll be sending Veach up too.
Yep, you would. Well, time's up. This will be it. It's Nicholas Bucco. Adelaide City looking for the equaliser to send it to extra time. Here comes the delivery into the box. Cleared away by Apia. Thomas Love. Oh, he's looking to go sideways, but that might just be about it, I reckon. Referee has a look at his watch, and there is the final whistle. APIA Leichhardt have defeated Adelaide City by 1-0 in the PlayStation 4 National Premier League Final Series to progress to the next round. And, well, it's at the end of the road for Adelaide City in what must be described as a disappointing season for Damien Murray, losing last week in the final. And again today, although they did come up against some pretty stiff opposition in Apia, and it's fair to say they really did deserve the victory.
Yeah, they did. A very good outfit all over the park. And even the substitutions that they made, the players were quality players that came on and kept the rhythm going for them. So congratulations to Apia. well deserved, and congratulations to Adelaide City.
Well, they really had too many good players on the park. Like we talk about Sakia, he was fantastic. Marta Marlowe in defence, I mean, he was cool, calm and collected. Simmons, Millgate, really right across the park for APIA. You look at their side, and they really did take the game by the scruff of the neck and controlled the game from start to finish. Yes, Adelaide City did. They had their moments in the second half, and even that fantastic strike there by Armiento, which Nechevsky really was a fantastic save onto the woodwork. It didn't go in, and at the end of the day, I think the deserved victory does go to APIA Leichhardt.
Yeah, correct.
No, can't argue with that, Paul.
Can't
You
argue
can
with
if you
that.
like. I don't mind.
No, totally agree with
Our
you.
pizza's sitting right in front of us. We might get stuck into that. It might be a tad cold. But that just about wraps it up here at Adelaide City Park in a very entertaining afternoon. In the PlayStation 4 National Premier League Final Series, APIA progressed. The final score, Adelaide City 0, have been defeated by APIA Leichhardt 1.